So today is a Wednesday afternoon. This is Wednesday at 6 p.m. No, 7 p.m. Time already changed. So I'm about to get on 225 Pasadena Freeway. I'm on my way to Red Bluff, I believe. So I'm gonna go 225 and go to Beltway 8, and then I'm gonna go south on Beltway 8. So I gotta get to my little brother who locked himself out of his car. I've got the keys, the extra keys. So that's where we're going. Pasadena Freeway, 225. March 28th, 2018. There's a bunch of storms coming, according to the news. That's why it looks all cloudy. But a lot of people work here in the refineries. I myself have never worked on a refinery or at a refinery, but it's always caught my attention. You see, around this area also, there's a lot of welders, and here in front of us is one of them, and they fix up their rigs really nice. This one actually has a Dodge Charger taillight. Look at that. That's nice. That is so cool. Nice. It's got the semi wheels for 18 wheelers. So that's a pretty good idea. Really cool idea. Nice. Alright. So back to our subject at hand. So yeah, 225, a lot of those guys run around here. I guess they work on the pipelines. And a lot of refineries here, a lot of production of oil, gas, plastics. So it's not a pretty site, it's just an industrial site, commercial site. Rental companies for heavy equipment along the way. Oh, a guy on a motorcycle. That's bad. On a rainy day. No bueno. Alright, so I had some plans with my wife and my kids today. But I guess they might be changed because I have to be somewhere at 7 o'clock and it's already 7:10. And I've been on the road for about 30 minutes and I still have about another 15 minutes to go. To get to where my brother is. He's at a gas station. And somehow he's driving the Jeep Wrangler, and he's got the remote, and he said he set it down on the seat, and when he slammed the door to close it to go get the fuel pump, or to grab the pump, that the Jeep locked itself. So I don't know. That's never happened to me, so I'm curious to see what really happened. What was he doing? What was he thinking? So anyways, we're trying to get there as soon as we can, because I don't think he's getting wet. The Jeep obviously at the pump, and I think he went inside the gas station and just asked if he could hang out there till somebody came and gave him the other set of keys. So my older brother is already over here. He brought tools. He's gonna take the door apart. I was kind of nervous about that. Yeah, the Jeep doors come off really easily, but you gotta have the door open. You can't just take a door off while it's locked. So I was kind of worried, and so I went to his house, and we kept looking. It turns out my dad had the keys. Yeah, my dad has like a little stash of important things. And he has the second set of keys. Let me show you. Let me show you what we're talking about here. Here's a Jeep key. So that's what we're bringing him. So 225 runs from back there behind us, from 146, and it runs all the way to 610. Oh, you know what? I missed the exit. Wow. I was supposed to exit right here, but wait. Wow, I missed it. Alright, too late. Anyways, 225 runs into 610, and that's where it stops. So I don't know how many miles. I'm gonna estimate, let's see, about 20 to 30 miles from 146 in LaPorte through Pasadena and into Houston 610 loop. Man, I was showing y'all the keys and I didn't see the signage. But I'm gonna exit right here and make a U-turn. Preston. Alright. A lot of industrial buildings and refinery related stuff over here. A lot of Houston in this, a lot of jobs in the Houston area. Pasadena. Local families call it Stinkadena. Alright, what is that? Some kind of chicken place. I'm gonna stay on the feeder since that was my original plan. Now I lost a couple of minutes, but as I was saying, my little brother's there and my older brother should have been there by now. So he's got someone in case they really need to do something. I don't know. My older brother, even though I've got the keys coming, he's that type. It just won't surprise me if I get there and they got the door open and they're leaving. That's my older brother. So yeah, this is Beltway 8 at 225 in Pasadena. We're headed south of the Beltway, or towards the south of Houston. We're on the east side of Houston, of course. Here's the old Pasadena neighborhoods. Several people I work with in the 610 and 910 area were from these neighborhoods. I think I'm gonna estimate this neighborhood is from the 1950s. The suburbs of the 1950s. So a lot of small homes. I guess this is when they started tightening up neighborhoods. Mini driveways and such. Man, mini garages, talking about. Well, I guess it was when they started using garages in homes, attached to the homes, but they would do a single car garage, and it was terrible idea. I don't like to refer to them as garages. I like to refer to them as closets, because they make them so tight that if you do venture into putting a car in a garage, it's a tough thing to deal with. I hate car garages. Too small. Pour that gas. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we gotta cross Fairmont and all that. We gotta cross Red Bluff. What is this? San Agustin Avenue. So we got Pasadena Boulevard and Red Bluff coming up, and I think we're going to something Red Bluff, but it's after Fairmont. Oh man, it's getting warm. Turn my AC on. Not too loud. I'm so hungry, and there's a taco cabana right there. Fajita tacos. Something. So yeah, Red Bluff. Crossing Red Bluff at Bellway 8. Here's a big place that looks like a mall, but it's a independent school district. It's Pasadena. I can't read the sign. Here's Pasadena Boulevard. Nice apartments right here on the right. We got Spencer Highway coming. So yeah, on our way to help my bro who locked his Jeep with the keys in the driver's seat. Unbelievable. Ooh, yellow light. Pine Avenue, not here. There's an RV right there in the corner. RVs are meant to be inside vehicles. That's what I think. I mean, they deteriorate if you leave them outside. So I see them as inside princesses. I mean, they look like little princesses, but they can't handle the outside. They need to be inside that building. That one's deteriorated. I thought about buying one earlier this year, but I'm glad we decided on a charter bus instead of a motorhome. So a lot of these drive-in videos are going to be out of a charter bus. It's actually what they call an entertainer coach. Famous people, bands, football teams ride in these things. Alright, what is this street? Social Security. Oh, Spencer Highway. Whoa. I hit a little bump and the computer takes over the brakes. Hate that. They apparently, there's a Jeep right there on the left, but that's not him. Apparently they made it so that people that get scared don't slam on their brakes. But it's a scary feeling to have your foot on the brake, and then you hit a little bump or a little puddle of water, and the computer lets go of the brakes and then grabs again, and it does it so quick it feels like you're actually sliding. It gives you the feeling on your foot like if your brakes just went out and they're just rubbing on something, like brrr. But it's actually the computer doing that. It's weird and ugly. I guess it helps, but it just feels ugly. Yeah, so today is Wednesday, 7:23 p.m. Rainy day. They said they got tornadoes coming. They got a big storm coming tonight. Tornado hit San Jacinto County. I don't know where that's at, but that's what the news said. It's been like this all day, so hopefully it really stays like this, because I'm a little worried about my bus. It's kind of under a tree, or it's not under a tree, but there's a close by tree, and if a tornado does come, man, that thing could fall on top of the bus, and I don't want that. Hopefully. So I have a feeling we're getting really close to this situation. I know I'm not supposed to get to Highway 3. That would have been too far. Let's see what this is. Vista. Was it Vista? No. Vista is where the movie theaters are, I think. It's got to be one more street. I see Preston. I thought we passed Preston. Wow. That's what's so confusing about Pasadena. The streets are not moving vertically and horizontally. They just swirled all over the place. We just seen Preston over on 225. Now it's over here. On Beltway 8, I'm about to cross it again. Anyways, Crenshaw is also coming up. And we're going to a gas station. I think it's a... what did he say he was at? Exxon. He said he was at an Exxon. There it is, Genoa Red Bluff. Genoa Red Bluff. This is where we need to be. I think we're gonna get to Fairmont first. Tired, sleepy, worried. Worried about what? Well, nothing big, just a bunch of few little things. I got the bus, but I haven't been able to drive it because I don't want to. I want a mechanic to look at it, check it out, and give me the green light. That's what I want. I want a diesel mechanic, actually a bus mechanic, to come check out everything, kind of do like a pre-inspection before I actually go get the inspection, and then for him to tell me yes or no, drive it. The previous owner had no problems driving it, but he didn't know anything about the mechanics of it, so I don't want to trust him. This is Crenshaw. And I see a cop going that way. Casino, what are you doing? Pulled somebody over. Pasadena police, I tell you. You gotta respect the people. You gotta respect the officers, but these people just go after people and hunt them down for minor little things just so they can get the tickets to the court system. But hey, if you're guilty, you're guilty, right? They caught you. This is Preston. See, there's the Preston that we saw, Preston, that we saw way back there crossing another freeway. Now it's over here. I'm gonna start moving this way because this is Genoa Red Bluff. And there's the Exxon. Okay, good. Whoa, no, I can't get to it. Gotta make a U-turn. Yep. Or is there an entrance? I don't know. So, that intersection, the gas station was there, but it didn't look like there was an entrance for me to go through there, so could be wrong, but I'm gonna go try to find a U-turn. And I told my mom to call them and let them know that I was coming with the key. So hopefully she did. If not, I'm gonna find either them gone or them taking the door apart. This coming up. What is this? Give me a U-turn. Please give me a U-turn. I see something here. What is this? Pasadena Go. Oh man, I don't know when this thing stopped recording, but it stopped recording. Anyways, let me catch up to where we're at. we're still on Midway, but I already made a U-turn. I'm coming back to Genoa Red Bluff. I went all the way back to almost Highway 3, close to 45 South, and here's the Exxon. We're trying to get to my brother who locked his keys, and he's in this black Jeep right here. That's him right there. So, where is you? He's coming. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Just turn on. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Hey, God bless you.
Yeah, I'm sorry to take your time.
No, that's fine.
No, it's because
no
I don't know how I dropped the keys right there, but it never locks on me. Like, even if I have it on lock, I'll have it on lock. I open the door, and then se me cerró. Yeah, when I was putting gas, I went, I'm like, what? Oh, y dije, oh, the keys, and I was like, man.
So, but can you see the keys?
Yeah, the keys are right there. I was able to see them right there.
Did Elio come?
No. He was coming to Baytown right when you were coming too. And
Oh,
I told
then-
him, hey, Daniel.
Oh, so he turned around.
Yeah, he turned around. He's like, oh, okay, no está bien, porque we were just going to take off the doors, but then I realized, man, it's locked, so I don't think they're going to come off.
No,
They're
I mean,
locked.
he'll probably figure it out, but
Yeah, probably.
no, we looked and we finally got him. Just fun. No, I think that was the plan originally. I think my dad had them. I mean, that was the original plan. We just forgot.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Well, I live more that way. Más para allá. I mean, I work more.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, start it first. You already pumped gas and all that?
Yeah.
Well, start it. Make sure everything's going to run good. Because
Okay.
it's weird that it locked itself up. It's not normal.
Yeah, that's not normal. It's never done.
So, I'm going to wait. Make sure it
okay,
starts.
yeah, I'll call you. Thank you.
Alright, let's back up in here and show you that this guy has no license plates. He already started the Jeep. There it is. Did you start it with the original key or the second key? All right, don't lock both of them in there.
Okay.
Why? All right, back on the highway. First thing you want to do, back on the highway, because I got to drive 30-something minutes back. I put my seatbelt on. First thing is check your temperatures, check your gauges. So I'll read them out. My transmission temperature is normal, a little bit under normal. My oil or motor temperature is also a little bit below normal. My fuel tank is between 1/4 and 1/2. So that's okay for today. And then my battery is normal, it's 13 volts, 14 volts. And then, I actually have, the oil pressure. Oil pressure is also below the normal, right under the middle. So everything's below the middle, so we're good. I have that light that shows that I need air on my tires, those sensors. TPMS, I think that's what they're called. But I think they're just old. They don't work because the pressure is good. So that I have to check manually and not go by this gauge or this little warning symbols. My RPMs, I think it's called a tachometer. My RPMs are good. If I stop, they're under 1,000 RPMs. Right now I'm at 1,100 RPMs and we're cruising at 50 miles an hour along the feeder road. Anyways, this vehicle is doing pretty good. What else? Food and time to call my wife and ask her how mad she is at me that I drove very far away. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and end it up right here, Beltway Feeder Road at Fairmount Parkway.